everybody, this is Elena. I am a third grade teacher and I just wanted to create this little video by request from my friend Julie. She actually was asking me how I save my students' Google Drawings for access so I can see them, their parents can see them, and they can see each other's. I use Google Drawings for students to create answers to performance events in math and teach them how to organize their thinking. I like the versatility of Google Drawings because then their parents or other students or even myself can get into their work, create comments to ask them to clarify or fix their organization or even correct some mistakes in math, and they can correct it, resolve the comment, and it ends up with it just has some really good immediate and relevant feedback that the students can react to, fix, and then hopefully do better the next time around. So anyway, I figured I would start with some background knowledge with Google Drive and just explain how I have my account set up. First thing I did initially was go to drive.google.com. That's because that's how I started about a year and a half ago when I started using Google in my classroom. You would go there, and as you can see, I already have set up several accounts. The first one here is my personal Gmail account. This one is my class account that my students use, and the next one is my professional account through my employer. I want to take a look first at my class account because I actually learned something today, and I want to change the way that I do have my student folders set up. As you can see right now, my student folders are within my class Google Drive. I had the students actually get in here and create a folder with their own student number as the name. I did that to protect student confidentiality because down the road I do have them create digital data notebooks in Google Sheets where they track their achievement data. And in order to kind of keep that private in case students didn't want other students seeing that, I do try to keep most things pretty anonymous, including their student folder names. However, because they created the folders as they were in my own account, they have complete control over them, which means they can move them, they can delete them, and even go into the trash, because if you delete something in Google, it's really just in the trash can. They can then go and delete it forever, which is not something that I want them to have the capability to do. So I'm going to kind of start from scratch. I'm going to take my current setup I have of student folders, luckily that we've only had for a few days now. I'm going to trash them and start with a clean slate. What I'm going to do instead, I'm going to log out of my student account and I'm going to log into my professional account. Within my Google Drive professional, my teacher account, I'm going to create a new folder and I'm going to call it student folders, just like I had in the other account. I'm going to go into it. Oh, where did it just go? See, I moved it myself already. I'm going to go into it, and within that, I'm going to go ahead and just create their student folders for them. So again, if you're not going to do anything with student data in Google Drive, you could use their names, like Bobby X. However, if I do want to do something that's a little more private, such as data, I would name them student numbers. All right, so going back to my student folders, I'm going to click it, and I'm going to add plus person. That's the little sign right there, and that just means I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it with my class. There we go, and they can edit it. And what this does is when they then get into their own account, which we're about to go into, they can do pretty much anything in their own folder except for move it and except for delete it. So I'm signing back into my student account. It looked the same that it did before, except for now shared with me, we have student folders. I'm going to check it. I'm going to add it to my drive. Go to my drive. And now my students will see, just as they did before, they will see their student folders, but they have very, very broad permissions, but I do have that little bit of limit. Again, they can't move them, nor can they delete them. I really like that. So then once you get your students into their drive, they go into their own folder, and this is where they can create anything. They can create a Google document for word processing. They could create a Google presentation, a spreadsheet, a form, and as Julie asked, a drawing. And the cool thing is that since I shared this originally from my teacher account with the students, anything they put in these folders is automatically shared back with my teacher account. So I don't have to get into their account to view their work. I can just go into my own account, look in those student folders, and it's the exact same. It's just a mirror. It is the same thing, actually. I'm just accessing it from two separate access points. And they can have a text box and whatnot, whatever you would like them to do. Totally able to make comments on, for example, this box is empty. They comment, the students would see that. They could reply, okay, I filled it. They could fill it. Done. And resolve it. And go back and forth with each other from there. So I hope you enjoyed this session. I hope I answered your questions. If not, feel free to email me or comment on this video. Have a great day.